Welcome to the Sports Marketing Machine Podcast. I'm your host, Jeremy Neiser. In the last episode, we talked about the power of the subject line and ways to test a few different things like numbers, emojis, scarcity words, and adding the fan's first name to it, which will all improve the open rates and lead to more ticket sales. Today, we're going to talk about the preview text on the subject line. So before I dig into the preview text, three things here I want to share. As email marketers, or just marketers in sports in general, email is a major tool of how we communicate to our fans. We have three main tools to win that all-important click in someone's email box. We have the brand strength, the team strength. Most cases, people know who you are in a community because you're the sports team in town, and people know who you are. The subject line. We've been talking about the subject line. We talked a lot about it last episode, about ways to improve it to get open rates. And the third piece is, of the main tools, is the preview text. What is the preview text? The preview text is that small text below or next to an email's subject line in the inbox, and it gives a little extra insight or context of what's inside that email. Gmail used to refer to it as snippets. Apple Mail referred to it as preview. Outlook calls it message preview. No matter what it's called, this is the copy, and this is called the preview text. Unlike the subject line, there really aren't hard and fast rules about how super long it should be or short or whatever it may be. Things can change depending on which type of email client folks are using and preferences and so forth. But here you go. General rule. The email preview text is generally between 35 and 90 characters. Some email providers can go up to 140. My rule for you would be around 60 to 70 character limits is a good limit to set for yourself. So when you look into your personal email, take a look and see how many emails has that preview text next to it and what do they say. One of the things that I noticed, if you use Constant Contact to send emails to your fans and you leave the preview text unchanged, it will default to your physical address. At the bottom of your email, there's a physical address. It will default to that. You're basically leaving that up to your email service provider, in this case, Constant Contact, to just choose whatever they want. You have control of that, and there's so much value in updating that preview text because most fans are going to look through their email, and if there's a preview text in there that connects to the subject line, there's a better chance of them opening the email. Couple ways to be able to do this. If you're using scarcity with your email, you could also include it in the preview text. Here's an example. Let's just say you're doing a flash sale. The subject line would be something like flash sale hyphen 25% off. And then your preview text would be hurry 24 hours only. You see how they're connected together? The subject line was flash sale 25% and the preview text was hurry 24 hours only. They're connected together, and in that case you could see that you're specifically talking about the flash sale. All right, another opportunity, if you're using the first name in the subject line, you could also make the preview text personal. So here's one if you're working in professional baseball, minor league baseball, college wooden bat leagues, or what have you. Here's one. Do you like fireworks, Tom? That's your subject line. Here's your preview text. We do too. Something just as simple as that. Subject line, do you like fireworks, Tom? Question mark. Preview text, we do too. All right, let me give you a few more ideas. Here's one you could do to be clever and kind of use things together, right? Here's your subject line. I like, and the preview text would be big weekends and I cannot lie. It's witty, it's kind of funny, clever, but it would get someone's attention because most subject lines are longer than just I like, more than just 6 letters or 5 letters and a space. So here's another one too. If you're sharing good content, let's just say you're in college basketball or professional basketball, the G League or something like that. Here's a subject line. Big time dunk or buzzer beater, question mark, 30-second highlight could be the preview. big time dunker, buzzer beater, ? Could be your subject line. See how you're putting these together and it's making it stand out inside of their email box. So you have the ability to interject humor, elicit interest, but more importantly, earn that click. See, fans don't always need to feel obligated or annoyed into making a ticket purchase. Sometimes they just buy something on a whim, and it's worth reminding your audience of the simple joy of just making an impulse buy. We've all done it inside the grocery store. You're there checking out, and there's maybe a snack or gum or candy or whatever it is. You just have that simple joy of impulse buy. Fans get that, and you can deliver that by having a really good subject line connected to that preview text. All right, 3 takeaways for today. Make use of the preview text. This is valuable real estate in your fans' email box, and many fans will read the preview text before opening an email, so make sure you fill in that preview text. All right, second takeaway. You have between 35 and 90 characters for the preview text. Good rule of thumb, 60 to 70 characters is where you want to live. And the third takeaway, connect the subject line to the preview text. If your email's about urgency and scarcity, include it in the preview text. If your subject is about sharing big news like a schedule or a roster release, something like that, put the context in the preview text. Try to connect the subject line and the preview text together. You can be funny, you can be witty, you can do these things, but you got to connect them together because that is such valuable real estate in your fans' email box that a lot of folks miss, and this is a great opportunity for you to sell more tickets. So if you need a little bit of help or just a little bit more support or not sure where to start, head on over to sportsmarketingmachine.com and schedule a call. My job, I'm here to help you, the sports team, sell more tickets and grow your fan base. Until next time.